I don't know who need to hear this, but it's time to go after that dream or goal you've been holding back. It's no such thing as perfect timing. I just encourage someone to just go for whatever you want to do in life and stop procrastinating because there's no such thing as a perfect timing. Good morning. How my beautiful queens and house of kings doing this morning? How you all doing? Welcome or welcome back to the start of another video. How you all doing? I'm just going in with my little rose lip gloss. I think I had got this from like the Dollar Tree a little bit while back. My favorite lip gloss, the little clear can that I've been showing you all. I think I had used it in the the last video when I did the makeup therapy video. I noticed yesterday after I was about to reach and pick it up, it just bust everywhere. So I ended up at the door. The way I was so mad because I like the scent of it. It was like a coffee one, but I can always get another one from the beauty supply store. But like I said, you never can go wrong with some beauty supply store or Dollar Tree lip gloss. I'm telling you, it just be just as good as all the lip glosses that might be on a more pricier side. I'm just sitting here. My brain is full of knowledge for one. I ended up coming out. I ended up doing all my homework at one time. Homework, when I mean by homework, my daily devotion. I did my daily devotion. I worked in the workbook. That workbook I showed you all, and I also read Proverbs 10. And I said so much knowledge. Proverbs is a really, really great book to read. When I say it's so much knowledge in that book, I mean, I don't know how much wisdom and knowledge and understanding you could get if you don't read Proverbs. That's a very, very powerful book. It teaches you a lot. And when I say I feel like the author, when you're reading a book, you kind of feel like the author might be talking to you in general on certain, verses in the Bible. That's how I be feeling when I read, when I do my readings and studies. But yeah, it's, how to say, yeah, yesterday I think when I got through talking to you all and editing the video, I end up, I think around 10, I want to say 10, 11 this morning. I made 10 or 11 yesterday night, not in the morning. I was just sitting there try to get myself back to sleep. I was just sitting there listening to the little meditation. YouTube have like a little meditation music where I follow that page on the platform where if you just want to just listen to some good calm music and you hear the water, the sounds of the birds, nature. When I say that really, really helps a lot. I had the earbuds in. I was just trying to dwell that in and relax. And it was really helping me trying to, sleep a little bit better because I noticed these last couple days it's really been hard for me to sleep. Like I can go to sleep, but then I constantly find myself getting up around in the middle of the night between the mornings. But the thing is, it's a good thing I didn't have to be at work today because I probably would have been extremely exhausted and tired. But I'm really not, tired. I don't go back to work until Monday. So I work Monday evening. I think before I go to work Monday, because I don't know what's going on with the Indeed app. Like I've been still submitting applications online on Indeed. People not really pulling them at the moment. I say I might just need to try a couple places before I go to work Monday evening, and just that like the time before I get there, just walk over and try a couple more places, because it's people not really putting applications. That's why I don't down nobody, and for trying to seek employment. So many people out here looking for a job, or they might have a job and might not be getting the hours that they need in order to sustain life. And I've been hearing a lot of people talk about this lady, on YouTube, how the job market is hard for people to find jobs. I've been looking at people saying how they have to, survive out here by doing DoorDash and Uber Eats and stuff. But see, I know they blessed because they can get around. Because see, doing them kind of jobs, you have to have a car. In my case, I don't have a car, like my own transportation. Like I have to depend on lifts at the moment, because the buses here in Memphis is just terrible. The service is just not the best. But it's really getting rough out here, y'all. I mean, it's like when you open up about certain things, you want to be, you want certain things, you be want to open up about certain things to maybe give other people hope and let them know that they're not alone. But I'm starting to see that there's so much uh, people down and people, on these apps, on these platforms, and it's just really sad, because you can, people say a lot behind the screen, like people say a lot, but they probably would never say these things to you in person if they ever met you, and then the times we living in, a person that never know if they might encounter that same situation that they down to somebody else on. And it's just sad, because it's not so much that people don't want to work, it's just these jobs in particular is not really paying enough money to be able to survive out here. Like I say, it's always a blessing to have a job. But I've been listening to how people say you should try to work this amount of hours, or you work this amount of days. The jobs, depending on what company you work for, they cutting back labor. They trying to save. They cutting people hours. So you can't, when these people rush you off their clock, you have to get off their clock immediately. Like the days I'm at work, I'd be so glad to be working, try to work. But once my supervisor tell me, or when I know I'm being kind of in a way rushed off the clock, I know it's time to get off the clock. Because sometimes, I know it just the upper authority be over, that's over in charge of everything. So the people that's over you, that make your schedules and stuff, they got to go by what those people say. So, people be so quick to say, oh, you should be working this amount of hours, and, you need to do this, you just lazy. No, it ain't that. It's not that. It's just some places and companies that you work for, they don't want to pay you overtime no more. I don't know what's going on, but I don't judge people. I just been coming across a lot of that lady on, particularly basically on this platform, because I really don't see that too much. Like I say, this platform and Instagram is the only two that I really be on the most, but majority, I be on YouTube more. But you have to be careful what you say, because you can be an outsider trying to look on the inside, and people going to tell you or show you what they want you to know. Like, they're not going to open up to you about every little thing that's going on in their life. They're going to, probably share some things with you, but you just can't be out here judging folks, because, like I say, the world we living in now, it's just getting hard. It's getting hard to really get through, And then, like I said, if you do have a job, that's always a blessing. Like, I'm blessed to have a job, but at the same time, it's just, I can't make it off of the amount of, the sorts of income that's coming in. But yeah, it's really challenging. You just never know. Like I say, you can't predict what's going to happen in the future. With life, like nobody knew inflation was going to happen. We never knew that the world was going to change. We didn't know. Some people lost their jobs back in, when it first happened. Some people got sick from it. Can't predict what's going to happen. And until you encounter until you encounter some in your life, I feel like you shouldn't really speak too much on things that you really don't know when it come down to other people, because I'm starting to see that now you got more and more people that's really opening up and sharing to you about what, their real true life situations, but they seem to get judged a lot. I'm starting to see that now a lot. Yeah, because I was watching the lady video yesterday, and it was recommended to me on YouTube, and her video was really touching. This actually, I have watched two of her videos, but it's hard for me to keep up with everybody. Like I'm subscribed to so many channels, and I don't want to keep subscribing to people channels, and I know I can't keep up with everybody videos at one time. But I will tend to go back and rewatch the videos that's recommended to me. And yeah, okay, and the lady was saying how she was only making $12 an hour as a cashier working at Marshalls. And her that video really resonated with me, because I can relate so much to what she's going through, because me being a food server, I don't make that much myself, and the little income that I do bring home is really, like I said, is very, like, I'm managing it the best way I can. But after, when I get through paying like rent, utilities, get a little groceries, household, and then I gotta take a chunk of it, whatever I have, try to manage to put some towards the side of transportation. So it's basically like I'm pinching off a check when when it do come. But I can really relate to what the lady was talking about. Like, I really kind of got a little teary-eyed listening to her story, because I know the struggle out here is real. But yeah, you just never know what people go through. So I just try to be mindful of what, I say. I encourage other people to do the same, which I can't control how other people might think or feel. But yeah, you just never know what might happen in your life, or to make you go through some things. But it's just, I just feel like the internet has really pushed people out here to just really be so judgmental towards other people. There's something that they might never say to these people in real life. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to just come in and just do a little chit chatting and just let you all know how my morning went.